So we are live right now, and now I can.
Hang on. And it'd be on YouTube, yeah, on your channel.
Yes, on my channel. Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna add the names of the players and the score. Let's see, there we go.
It's funny, I recognize your voice now.
And let's see, maybe we got to put somewhere that it's a best of 5. That could be handy as well. Best of 5. There we go. Let's see if I move up. Okay, I think we can start.
Odds are even.
Yeah, so
Good.
go ahead.
Computer's trouble.
Odds are even, Mickael. Even. Even? Yeah.
There we go.
Good luck.
So we are here live at the Singleton 7-point tournament. I'm here joined by Thomas, the organizer of 7-point Singleton. Could you maybe tell us a little bit about the 7-point Singleton system?
Yeah, so that was fully inspired at first from the Australian 7-point Singleton, which is basically the vintage restricted list with a point system. I was getting a bit bored of the normal old school, and with a couple of friends during confinement, so friends from Bordeaux, Sylvain and Aurélien, we came up with a 7-point system for old school. Anyway, and we came up with a point list. Nothing is banned, everything is allowed. And we also followed what they do in England, the Fires of Brother. I think they play with 100 card Singleton.
Yeah.
And they have a different point list, and also they have some banned cards like Mind Twist, Caracas, Library of Alexandria.
Yeah, and I see, for example, we've got the Soul Ring now. That's a 4-point card, right?
In our system, yes, it's quite good, and both the decks are playing Soul Ring as well.
And today, so we're having Jeff, who's on white and red as well, and Mickael is also on red and white.
Yeah,
right?
two different brews. Though Mickael is more of a pink Winnie with some small soldiers, and Jeff, who just played Juggernauts, got some big stuff with a lot of control cards. Like he's got Force Field and Coffin of Tavnos Coffin and stuff like that. A lot of tricks. So. Yeah, Mickael is the aggro deck, really.
Okay, so Michael's the aggressive player.
I'll say so, yeah.
Okay.
And Jeff's got some stuff like Diamond Valley, like he's got a lot of tricks in his decks, you know, he can survive on the long game. Net Disc, Earthquake, so he's
so
a
Jeff,
control player.
You could say Jeff wants to play long game.
Yeah. And Mickael is just trying to deal damage with his 1/1s and then end up the game with a fireball or some burns of some sort, you know. Yeah.
And I'm just checking out the chat now as well. We've got 20 people in the live chat at the moment.
Cool. So 2 pink Winnie deck, but Jeff is more pink robot deck, I think.
Okay, pink robots, okay.
9.
But Jeff has a lot of mana now, by the way, so
16.
he can start playing. There's a Diamond Valley, so he can start playing out maybe Triskelion. But it's all Singleton, so.
And Diamond Valley with Preacher, he's got the combo Jeff in his deck, so he can steal Michael's Preacher. Yeah.
That would be a killer.
Yeah,
That would be
it's
a
got a
killer.
lot of removal. It's got dust to dust and stuff like that. So it's much more control. It's a bad start for Mickael here, I think.
Yeah, right, because he hasn't really played anything except for lands. Tapping 3 now, I guess we're going to see something.
Can't really see. Oh, that's Lieutenant or
Ah,
this one again.
great, a Dragon Engine. I love this, man. Dragon Engine, a 1/3 creature from Antiquities originally. For 2 generic, you can give it +1/+0. And this is one of those cards that probably only sees play in this format.
It's a good old one. I mean, it's kind of what we used to play when we were kids,
Exactly, yeah. And it's actually
more
a
like
rare in Revised. I remember opening it up in a Revised booster pack.
Good artwork too. Yeah.
And then we see that's the Lieutenant, right? Who can pump other soldiers.
Yeah, I think he's got 6 soldiers in his deck, and this one is it a scout? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's from Fallen Empires.
I can't really see the artwork.
Yeah, I think it's the occasional Lieutenant.
Lieutenant that gives +1/+0 to soldiers. Yeah. I think it can pump it. So.
Oh yeah, well, I think isn't it 1/2 maybe? Maybe somebody in the chat can tell us.
1/2, yeah.
Oh, we see a Divine Offering here on the Dragon Engine.
That's good.
And that means that Jeff is also gaining some life here, right? So he's going to go to 21.
That's one. The Lieutenant, I think it can pump itself, or is it other soldiers? I have to check that.
I think it's other. I think it's other soldiers. I'm quite sure about that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Triskel is good. So it's good. He baited the Divine Offering there. That's good. I guess it will have killed his Triskel.
Will we see another removal spell? Swords to Plowshares. A nice signed one.
3 left. I will have dealt 2 and gain 6, I reckon.
But it's not really clear. Is he playing it on the trike?
Yes.
The swords?
So he dealt 3 damage to Jeff.
Yeah. Now I see.
Why is he gaining 1? I don't know.
Yeah, because it's still there on the battlefield. Maybe Mickael needs some time to say goodbye from his Triskelion. Because I believe he played a Divine Offering on the Dragon Engine.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. It just took a while.
Sorry, we're just chatting about Ikashin. Which one is this one again? Lieutenant. Yeah, I think it's other soldiers.
And it's interesting because Jeff hasn't really played any creatures yet, so.
Yeah. It can pump itself, apparently. Let's check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can.
Yeah, target soldier. Okay. That's good. 14. That's where Mickael wants to be, and then just play some burn to finish.
Well, he's got the mana for it now. Already 6. Felverstone. Jeff just needs some creatures. Oh, Earthquake for 1. Shouldn't he play for 2 maybe? Or is it just... Yeah, for 2, exactly. So Earthquake for 2,
yeah.
That's going to kill, but it's also hurting himself, so it's not too bad for Jeff, actually. Or I mean, for Mickael.
Been playing conservatively and didn't play all his creatures. Maybe he feels the Earthquake. I don't know.
Yeah. And look, I mean,
Jeff play Wrath of God, maybe? No, let's check. Jeff... Does he play Wrath of God? No. He plays Balanced. He plays Balanced. Yeah.
Okay.
So Balance is 1 point in the format.
Yeah, I'll post a link to your Facebook page underneath this video so people can check it out if they like the 7-point Singleton. Yeah. And there's White Knight. That's pretty good.
Good one, yeah.
If it can stick.
How many cards does Mickael have? I don't know.
We don't know. It's a riddle.
I haven't been focusing too much. Jeff's got 2.
Yeah,
That's
Jeff's
good,
very
that's
low
good.
on cards. But he's just been removing stuff. He hasn't really played out much.
2, that's good, that's good. I'm cheering up for Mickael, obviously.
And we've got Baron Nick in the house. How are you doing, Baron? Ooh, big spell now by Mickael. Fireball. You were saying this already, Thomas, right? He was going to do
That's
this.
good. That's where I want to be.
A big fireball. And Jeff is going all the way down to 4. He really needs a big creature now, maybe to feed to the Diamond Valley just to get his life total back up.
Fast turn. No balance, nothing. So if you play fireballs, maybe it means he doesn't have another burn spell in hand. He would have waited that turn.
Wow. He's already changing his life total to 2, I think, because he was on 4, so it's going to go to 2. Or is this it? This is it. Oh, disintegrate. Ay. Okay, but remember, this is a best of 5, right? So it's now 1 game for Mickael. Let me change the score.
I was worried at the start because Mickael didn't do much the first 5 turns, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just figured out it was a good for Jeff, especially when he started playing the Diamond Valley and the ramp. I thought, okay, he's probably just going to play a big creature, or like you said, the preacher. But hey.
Yeah, it was just.
And the nice thing about Singleton is we don't have any sideboard, right? So we're just going to go.
Yeah, quick game, like we used to play.
Yeah, exactly. Not all of. Yeah, I was at this tournament, and it's understandable, but somebody had a sideboard and said, you know what I always do? I put the full 15, I shuffle it in my deck so that my opponent doesn't know what I've put in, and then after I sneakily take out the cards I don't need. I'm like, oh man, it sounds tiring.
I mean, sideboard, I don't know how we start. Yeah, I think we wanted to keep it easy to start with, but then the more I think about it, in Singleton, if you play white, you got access to all the COPs and...
Yeah.
And I think the sideboard will be limited. You'll be just playing the tsunami, all the.
Maybe it's nicer without
gloom and stuff like that. I think the removal suite is not good enough in Singleton.
That is a good point. Yeah. Especially for enchantments, right? There's not a lot of enchantments.
No, there's nothing. Yeah. Chaos Sword and Tranquility and Disenchant, pretty much. Yeah, world enchantments can be useful, but yeah. Enchantment is tough in old school.
So I guess it's Mickael on the play then, since he lost against Jeff?
No, Mickael is on the right with a nice playmat. And Mickael just won, right? It's Jeff.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jeff. Yeah, Mickael won. Yeah, you're right with the Disintegrate. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So it's Jeff on the player starting with the basic planes. Really cool playmat by Mickael, by the way.
Yeah, his fucking druid is fantastic. Yeah.
He drew it himself?
It's from Chris, the infantry. He does some awesome proxy as well. Yeah.
That is so cool.
He's talented, yeah.
Wow.
I know turn 2 drop.
Yeah. No 2 drops from both of the players.
Strip Mine, I told Strip Mine is good in that format, but it's not broken. You need it. It's not pointed because every deck needs it.
Yeah, everybody plays 1. But then you could think, I'm just being the devil's advocate here, you could say, okay, I'm just going to ban it, since everybody plays it.
Yeah, but then you have painful land like Maze of Eve, Diamond Valley. You need to deal with yours. Right?
And here we see, by the way, this is what Jeff wants to do, right? With this creature on the board. I wonder how long it survives. I'm going to say it's going to stick around for 3 turns max.
No, I think it dies now.
It dies straight away? Okay.
To kill it straight away. He's got to kill it.
Okay, we'll see. He passes turn, so it survives one round.
He might be bluffing his burns, but...
Attacking here, and we're getting a question on the chat from Leandro if there's a point system. Yes, there is a point system. It's called 7-Point Singleton. I'll place a link to the Facebook page underneath this video, and you can check it out. but basically all the power cards are 4 points and so forth. So the point system is kind of making sure that you don't get a deck with just all the power and all the restricted cards in one deck.
They put more focus on the deck building rather than the big powerful card that everybody plays, you know.
Yeah, right. Because I think the goal of the format is to create a lot of diversity.
Yeah, you go deep in the pool.
Falling Star, cool. Okay, so this it survived 2 turns. He attacked with the Preacher, so now he has to flip on the Preacher.
I told him to. Yeah, maybe he was waiting for the star in case Jeff plays another creatures. You know?
Ah, of course. Yeah.
1 damage. 1 damage is not too bad.
Oh, nice. He's got a proxy for the Falling Star target. That's so cool.
In this rule, we made it such a way that Falling Star can only target up to 2 creature max.
Oh, 2 creatures. Okay, so because I know in the original rule you can put the cards together in a way you can actually hit 6 targets.
Up to 6 or 7. I don't know. Yeah. Some people gotta do the thing.
And it is.
Maybe he's gonna play a 1-drop now. Maybe.
Well done, but I'm sure Jeff anticipated this, right?
Yeah, a 1-drop.
And an interesting one, Occasion Infantry. He could have also just played, but then he can take it over with the Preacher, of course.
Summon Sickness,
yeah. Not a good idea. That would have been a really crap play.
It's an interesting card in the format because Millstone is good in that format as well. Velden's Gain, you see people playing it, it's actually good.
Yeah, I like Velden's Gain.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I remember when Millstone came out, I thought the card was just so good until I understood that, okay, you're not drawing the cards that you've just milled, but you just draw another card in its place. Like, you know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah. So you think it's not changing too much, but in Singleton, when you see all your 1-off going in the bins, that's good. That's good.
Ooh, Juggernaut. Oh, it's looking tough here for Jeff, right? He has to.
Pressure on.
Wow.
He's got some removal. He'll be fine.
Okay, he's going to do something at least. Tapping 4. Fireball. There we go. Bye-bye to the Juggernaut.
Red is very good in this format, but I feel bad pointing Fireball disintegrate, you know. It feels pretty lame. So, but Red is the best splash in the format. Right?
Yeah, and I think both of these players are playing with pyrotechnics, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. So good.
It's incredible, right? Because you can just, in an ideal situation, you can just get rid of 4 creatures with 1 spell. And I guess
as a finisher, it's just great. Yeah.
And it's a much slower format, I guess, as well.
Yeah, I was thinking of lowering down the point of the Moxen. They currently at 3 points. I was thinking putting them to 2, but I kind of like the format how it is now, like the speed of it. So I don't know.
And I love to see this card, by the way, Granite Gargoyle. Beautiful sign, Sarah Angel here. If you do you know the flavor text of Granite Gargoyle?
I don't know in French.
Read it, it's really cool.
In French, German is the same, or English? You know.
That I don't know. I just know the English one is great.
Gargoyle. I'll check if it's the same one in. Because I know Serendipity Free's got a flavor text in French, but not in the other language. Maybe it's not the same.
But if we look at the game here, it looks like Jeff has really bounced back with the Fireball and the Sarah Angel. So it's now Mickael's turn.
Yeah, he's got some big spell, Jeff. So he's quite happy to be with turn 7 now or something. If he can kill Sarah, he'll be fine now.
Oh, there's a little glitch, it seems. Oh, he's playing a Preacher of his own. Oh, this is not good for Jeff. Oh, man.
Not for Jeff. Oh, nice.
Oh.
He's got some answer, I'm sure. Earthquake would be great.
Yeah, first he's attacking. I guess that makes sense. And I expect Mickael just to take 4 here.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He should stay aggro. He doesn't need to defend.
Yeah, just drop him to 15. Why would you? Yeah, it makes no sense to block here.
Unless he's got a burning hand, but he wants to steal it with Preacher, I guess. So you don't want to kill it.
Yeah, you don't want to kill the Angel, exactly. And he's on 19, so it doesn't really matter.
Triskelion, maybe?
Oh, this is brilliant from Jeff. He can now kill the Preacher.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Yeah, Trike is such a
Javelin, yeah. Okay.
Trike is such a good card. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing. I'm. Oh yeah,
he's got to do it that way so Triskelen can survive. Yeah. If not, he will ping. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get rid of. Okay, so he can kill another one power.
Yeah. Wow. I love playing Triskelion against Flying Man, Llanowar Elves, and the Preacher. I guess it's seeing more play lately.
Oh, I like Jeff's position there.
Yeah. But at least with the Gargoyle, Mickael is able to block the Sarah
He's got 3 red. Yeah, that sounds good actually.
He's got 4 red actually.
He can kill it with Triskelion though.
Of course.
It's 2/5, and then he got 1 damage with Triskelion.
Yeah, but I believe he's got 4 red. Do you see that? He's also got a plateau.
Sorry, you're right. You're right. My bad.
But then again, he has to keep everything untapped, so it's probably if he has something more useful. Because the Trike has 1 counter on it, right? Only 1 counter left.
Yeah, 1 left. So that's a good position to be in. And Jeff plays a Tabnos Coffin up. So if he follows up with Tabnos Coffin next turn, that sounds good.
Ah, cool. I played that actually in regular Swedish, but it was just so slow. I could never get the coffin to work, or when it worked, I was already winning. You know what I mean? It was more like a win more card. But in this format, I can see that work.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Tapping 6. Ooh, Achievement Dragon. Yes.
So, he can't block Sarah because Triskelion will kill Dragon now. But you still feel good with the Dragon on the table.
Yeah, that is a good point actually.
He might just take 4 this turn. Factory is fine.
Wow. And Jeff is in trouble again.
Yeah, because now he's got pressure. 5, 6. Maybe Tetrabus. Yeah.
Oh, Tetrabus. Wow. He's drawing pretty good as well.
Mickael is not playing Dust to Dust or stuff like that, but he's got Divine Offering and Disenchant.
So he has enough answers still.
He's not playing Shadow. Let me check. I don't think he's playing Shadow. No.
Is he? Wow, so he's got a 4/4 flyer, a 2/2 there. I mean, if you look at Jeff's board, it's looking great, but Mickael has a Shivan Dragon, Oh, Disenchant! Oh, there goes the Tetrabus. Oh. I hate when that happens, when I'm playing it myself. Because you just want to have that upkeep where you can just get all the little Tetraphytes off.
First thing you do is you just split it for sure.
Exactly, right? Then you're safe. You know you're safe.
4.
Oh, Disintegrate. I think Mickael is taking over the game here.
That sounds rude.
And he's probably targeting the Sarah, and that means he can swing in for 5, maybe even 7 if he wants to. I guess he just goes for 7 right here.
And just attack you. Yeah. Wow. I was hoping to see 5 games.
Well, we're not there yet, but
Jeff is playing Shivan as well.
Yeah, I was looking at the decks, and they look identical, except for Mickael seems to be more aggressive. Huh?
Well, they got about 20 card different. It's a lot, actually.
Oh, really? Okay, well, probably I was just focused on the 2 Shivan Dragons on both sides and the 2 Trikes.
I counted earlier. They got 21. I'm not counting the basic lands.
I was wondering why is Jeff shuffling, but he's used his Felden's game. That's interesting.
There's a lot of good answer. Preacher.
Yeah. He wants to find his removal again. That was probably also the reason why he played that Preacher so early in the game, because he knew he had the Felden's game, maybe to get it back.
The big creatures as well, so he felt, I don't know. Yeah.
It would be interesting as well probably it's already been done, but to brew something where you play with an archaeologist, a reconstruction, and all sorts of other cards just to get things back from the
you got Drafnaz Restoration when you return 5 artifacts on top of your library.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah. And here we see a Nevinyrral's Disc, so maybe, I think it's too little too late, right? Because now he can swing in for exactly 9 points just with the Shivan
Oh, yeah.
if
Can
Mickael
touch
untaps it.
He might have some burn from Jeff's side if he can kill the gargoyle. Maybe he can kill the gargoyle.
Yeah, the thing is he's got 4 red. Yeah, attacking for 7. Can
Maybe he
Jeff
can
do
bolt the gargoyle.
something?
7.
You know,
If you kill the
pump it
gargoyle,
up.
do you survive? I know he's on 9.
But he's attacking for, yeah, that's it. So that's game number 2 going to Mickael as well.
But you see, the early creature enables Jeff to gain some time because Mickael can't drop a creature without protection. So I think that was a good play from Jeff to try to slow down Mickael from putting creatures on the table.
I think
You got to first remove creature and then play your creature. Like you can't.
there was a point in the game where I thought Jeff would actually, would maybe take it. I believe there was a moment where he had that Sarah on the board, and I think Mickael only had the gargoyle.
Yeah.
But hey, then the Shivan came.
Mickael, I think, just drew that land as well. I was like, shit, a land, but then he played Shivan. I thought he was in a bad spot, but maybe he was just waiting for the land for the Shivan. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was burning in his hands, from the start.
Yeah. And when he played the land, I was like, oh, dear. But yeah.
That is always a little bit difficult when you're playing online, is that you can't see each other's hands. You can ask for it, of course, but...
Yeah, I mean, Jeff, we can see. Mickael, I have to say, it's hard to follow, yeah. Come on, Jeff. I want to see more of the Jeff
train. We're on the Jeff train. We're on the Jeff train.
And he's got force field, and he's got stuff like that, so force field would have done the job there.
Yeah, I can... Let's check out Jeff's deck.
Okay.
Yeah, Force Field is a really cool inclusion, by the way. I hope we get to see that one. And also he has that War Machine, Diabolic War Machine. I mean, that's just epic.
For Origin, yeah.
And he's got a Fisher, which is good. He's got Chain Lightning. Yeah, he's got a lot of burn, actually. He plays with Fork as well.
Fork is cool. But as I said, I think I counted 20, 21 card difference.
He plays with Dust to Dust.
They're both Pink Winnie kind of decks, but...
He actually has, you're right, he has a lot of removal. I mean, I guess he was
He's
just
playing
unlucky.
for the long game, yeah.
He's got an Icy, Iopile.
Yeah. Does he play Gem Day Storm? No, he doesn't. Yeah, he plays a Tome, yeah.
Yeah, Gem Day Tome, yeah, the big book.
Yeah. Fissure is great in the format.
Yeah, but I think Fisher in general, I think it's a very good card. It's also instant speed.
Instant, I agree with that, yeah.
That's really good.
I want to see if Jeff had Diamond Valley this game. He would have just removed his Sarah again for life.
Buy himself some time, probably draw into removal. Oh, early soaring from Mickael here, and Disenchant. Good job.
I guess in Mickael decks there is, you got Juggernaut. You want to.
What I wonder with Soul Ring sometimes, especially when you play a format that's longer anyway, Jeff also could have chosen to say, I'm going to let you keep the Soul Ring and I'll keep the Disenchant for the other targets.
Yeah, but really in Mickael's decks there's only Dragon Engine, Chaos Soul, Soul Ring, and Juggernaut, really.
Right.
So
Dragon Engine.
Soul Ring powers out all the burn spell and all that, I think Soul Ring is the best target.
Ooh, Often Troll. That's a solid blocker, 2/2 regenerator for 1 red, so he cannot regenerate it yet.
Yeah, if you get it burned this turn, that's...
there could be a Chain Lightning. Who knows?
I think he's thinking about it.
He's probably going to attack first.
Oh yeah, he can punch, sure. Yeah, just attack. As I say, Mickael doesn't have much artifacts, so I think that engine's just going to die to something soon anyway.
Yeah, but we need Jeff to win this one. Because it's a best of 5.
It was 2 hour.
Mickael is 2 games up.
It's only 30 minutes.
Let's see, what is he going to do? I would personally just first attack, and if he blocks, pump it.
I don't think Jeff's gonna block.
No, I mean that would be really stupid, but who knows? I've seen people make some really weird mistakes and decisions. So
Yeah, under pressure, yeah, you can.
of course, you're on Timmy Talks. You know, it's serious now.
Mickael was worried because he doesn't really speak well English. I mean, spoken English. So he was very worried. Oh, burn it.
Okay.
Mickael is running hot, man. He's got everything.
Oh, okay. There's a glitch here. So he played a lightning bolt on the off control, and then he attacked with the dragon engine.
Okay,
yeah, it seems like all these games, Mickael has exactly what he needs.
Oh,
and Jeff is just one step behind.
He's just ramping, curving perfectly, you know? Yeah.
It's great to see a dragon engine actually doing some work. That's good.
That's the question, whether you want to overextend your board or just keep the dragon attacking and not overcommit on the board, you know? He's got disc, he's got earthquake. Maybe you just go like that, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, as long as I'm ahead, I'm not going to change anything.
Maybe he keeps 1 mana for a sword to plowshare. Dragon Valley, here we go. Okay. Juggernauts.
Ooh, disintegrate.
So let's see if Mickael's got plenty of other creature in hand, I'm sure.
So somebody's asking in the chat where they can find like the ban list and everything. I think if they go on Facebook and they type in 7 Singleton, they'll probably find you, right?
Yeah, they'll find us. If you put old school as well, or old school in the search button, old school 7 Singleton. I don't know if I can post a link or something. Fireball, that's good.
Ooh, Fireball, yeah, that does the trick.
Jeff missed a couple of land drop, I think.
Yeah, he is very low.
He's not 2 mana screwed.
At least he's got the Felwer Stone.
Mickael is just ramping nicely to 6. Let's open up Shiva and Triskelion. What else does he got? I think it's a big fatty. Yeah. Not Triskelion. Your turn. Maybe he's got burns. Removal, maybe? Maybe he's got plenty of removal.
Yeah, I just put the link to the 7 Singleton group in the chat. We've got 23 people, by the way, watching it live with us. And there's a Dragon Whelp.
And again, he missed his land drop there.
Yeah, that's not good. Jeff, we need you to win this one.
See, Mickael is just dropping land and then he's just finished with big fireball or something.
Do you think he's going to do that before taking care of the whelp? Probably going to think it can take a little bit of damage. I'd rather play a big burn spell.
Hoping to block the whelp. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so there is a fireball, so we can see what he's going to do with that.
He's going to do 2 to his spells.
It looks like he's going to kill the...
No, it's going to be equal.
No, he can't do that, actually.
Jeff knows. 2 and 2.
Yeah, he can only kill the whelp, right? He needs one more land.
He can do 2 and 2. Hang on that.
Yeah, but the Dragon Whelp is 2/3. So he actually cannot do that. You see, he taps 1, he has to pay 3 to kill the whelp.
Yeah, right.
And then, pay an extra 1 to change target. But
there's a 2/3, not 2/2.
I think a very interesting card is a Dwarven Catapult.
Yeah, but you got to divide evenly between all the creatures.
Yeah, but it divides evenly automatically. You don't have to pay for it, and it's also an instant. But you cannot play it on the player.
Think, no?
Yeah, round it down. Yeah.
Instant, yeah, you're right. Creature. Jeff's got the land going. Come on, Jeff.
Jeff bringing the preacher.
Now I'm behind Jeff, you know.
Yeah, I've got faith in Jeff. I think he's going to win this one, and we'll get another game. We're doing a...
Mickael played his bolt and he played his fireball, so Preacher might survive.
I'm really liking this idea of Felden's game, because your removal is going to go probably into the bin very quickly, and with the Felden's game, boop, it all comes back.
And you know there is no land in the graveyard, so you just get more business happening here.
Which is good. I believe is Jeff or Mickael playing with land text? Because I did see a land text as well.
Mickael, yeah, he's well in seen it. It's very good. Yeah.
Hey, and there's damage from Jeff. Woohoo! Yeah, dropping down to 19 here. Jeff doing business.
That's it.
Oh, this is nice.
See, he's got double removal there. That's why you attack with.
Yeah, so Thomas' coffin, for the people that don't know, I think you pay 3 and tap it, right?
Yep, to exile any creature.
Yeah, and you can put any creature you want into the coffin, and it's considered out of the game. It's kind of like in an exile zone, and then during the upkeep, you can untap the Thomas' coffin, and the creature comes back.
And it will trigger the comments to play ability. So with Triskelion, the Travis, they come back with the
all the counters, right, come back. Actually, they're added up. So if it goes into the box, right, with 3 counters on it, it comes out of the box and it gets 3 new ones, then it has 6 counters. So you could have a 7/7 trike.
So in Jet decks, it's both a removal and some extra combo tricks going on here.
But I also like it here with the Preacher, because he can steal a creature with the Preacher, put it in the box, and he can steal another one.
But you would steal it straight away with the copy.
Yeah, you might as well just put it in the box first and then steal. That's true, yeah.
And he also taps the creature when it comes back into play, so you could steal a creature during opponent's turn, steal another one, during your turn, so you can get rid of 2 creatures, basically.
If you have enough mana, and I think...
one during opponent turn, then untap the coffin, creature come back into play tapped, and then you steal another creature from the opponent to clear the path,
But look at that, the Preacher alone has already done 3 damage, so it's...
And Jeff's got 6 mana now, 7, so I like Jeff's position.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's holding on to X burn spell and...
it looks good for Jeff.
Coffin is active, so that's good. Maybe that's why he's not playing anything. Maybe he's got a nice 6-drop. But
that is true. As soon as he plays a big creature, it's going to get stolen or being put in the coffin. So there's no need for him. He shouldn't play out anything, actually.
What's Mickael doing here? 6 mana.
Whoa.
Triskelion.
Triskelion? Of course. And then now he's going to ping...
That's probably the best answer Mickael could hope for. Yeah, he's not waiting. Here you go.
Oh, he's putting the Preacher in the coffin. Of course. So now he's lost the ping. Yeah, it fizzles. I think he lost it.
I guess as soon as you remove it from the coffin, but Jeff might have a disenchant or something,
Yeah, I like this play actually from Jeff.
I don't think Mickael expected that. Yeah.
No, neither was I.
I totally blanked out. Yeah. Jeff is thinking. No, Mickael is thinking. Your turn, okay.
Ooh, Shatter! I like this. Ho.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
And that means 2 more damage for Jeff.
And tapped into play. Yeah.
Yeah. Comes back tapped. Jeff gets to draw.
Plays his land. Maybe he's got a... Does he play Wheel of Fortune? I don't think so. No.
And if people want to join the Singleton tournaments as well, they can just join the Facebook page?
Yeah. I think in August, we had July we had a small turnout, but August we're probably going to pass, and we'll start in September. Yeah.
Okay.
During confinement, we had 24, 32.
Wow.
And in July we had 14, but we knew that. So we did 2 groups of 7, so we played 6 games in the groups.
That's pretty good.
Jeff and Mickael were in the same group, Group 1, and they both finished first and second, and both to 5-1. And they meet again in the final, yeah.
I think Jeff told me that he lost against Mickael in the group stage.
Yeah, 0-2, yeah.
Oh. But now
Jeff's
he's winning. I mean,
now.
look at that preacher doing work.
5 points. So I was saying Feldons can shuffle the library to get business going, and Jeff is drawing on the lands now.
And he only has 1 card in hand, and it's I wonder how many cards Mickael has.
Maybe.
Or Mickael, I should say.
Oh, maybe it's a fork. I bet it's a fork. Jeff's got a fork.
If it's a fork, we'll know it now. Wow, is he just going to play it on the dome? It looks like it. A huge disintegrate here, dropping Jeff to 5 measly life.
No, you don't. Come on.
No fork. That would have been a great play from Jeff.
Oh, come on. That's lame. That's why red is so good. But I mean, Jeff is playing the same X spell and all that.
But you can play with blue and have a lot of counter magic, right?
Yeah, blue is not too bad. Yeah, you got the remove soul and
power sync, spell blast, counter spell, of course.
1 mana drain is pointed, and you got the other
force spike.
The other blue counter. You counter on instant or something. Yeah. Oh no, not earthquake! Come on.
No. No, don't do it. I think this is it. Oh, he was having a fissure and an earthquake in his own hand and couldn't do anything with it.
That was tough. So that's the power of the red in this format.
That was rough. So I'm just
actually main decking COP red and red arrays in my decks.
Wow. So that means we have our winner, right?
Yeah, that was only 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Put the feet down on me.
Wow.
Mickael is on his phone, I think.
So, Mickael.
Yeah.
Hey, man, congratulations.
Thanks.
We were supporting Jeff there in game number 3. Because we wanted to see some more magic, man. Oh, man. I mean, Jeff, it looked like you were doing quite well with the preacher.
Yeah, he was getting in there and doing some damage. I just taking that burn to the head just didn't help at all.
13 damage.
I actually had the second game when he had the answer for my Tetravus and my Sarah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have played the Tetravus if I'd have known because he disintegrated the Sarah. I had a fork in my hand. But I figured with the 2 4/4s and the Triskelion being able to do 1 damage, I could keep the dragon off my back, but just didn't work out that way.
Yeah, because we were hoping that maybe you had a fork in your hands for when Mickael played that big disintegrate on you.
Yeah, I didn't, but I had it the game before.
And then you could have play your earthquake and maybe win the game. I don't know what the life was. Yeah, Mickael, you had every answer and you curved out perfectly. Ta courbe, elle était parfaite, Mickael.
It's too good, Mickael.
That was very hot.
On the 2 first game, one card for 1 mana, 2 card for 2 mana.
Yeah.
It's
you curve.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the big fireball, yeah. Yeah, I was hoping we'd see the Diamond Valley tricks going on, Jeff. You know, that was so good.
I probably should have held it in my hand, but I didn't want him to get rid of my mouth.
Okay.
I started that last game with two planes, and then he played the Soul Ring. I was really lucky to have something to do with the rest of my hand, with the disenchant. The rest of my hand was red.
And then you play Feldenskane, and we said, oh, that's good. Now you're going to only draw business spell.
Exactly.
Land.
Land, yeah, a bunch of land there. Yeah.
Oh, man.
No heat.
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
Definitely curves out a lot faster. He gave me a 2-0 down in the pods too, so.
Maybe play with like reverse damage or something. Although it's too wide, right? 2 white and 1 reverse damage would be cool, but
yeah, it would be. I think there's a lot of ways to go with red-white. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, we were saying in your 2 decks, red-white, but they have about 21 different cards. I'm not.
Yeah.
A lot of different cards.
Well, that's quite huge. The diversity, you know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing this match here.
No, it's a good one.
Yeah, man, and maybe we can show more Singleton in the future. It looks like a very interesting format. And maybe I'll join, actually, because I've got a lot of cards that see too little play. So, because you're going to do a new... Yeah, because you'll do a new tournament in September, right?
Yeah, next year. One tournament a month, I think. Yeah.
Okay, man. So I'm gonna stop the live stream now.
Buying more cards, I can tell you. Yeah, it's a never-ending thing.
Okay, thanks, man. Thank you for playing, and thank everybody for watching. I think we've got 20 people in the live stream, so that's pretty nice. And